Hello, Israel, Judah. It's been a minute. Just want to come on, touch bases with you. We have a lot going on in the earth. Our brother has been given that pass so he can come down here and handle his business, or the business of the Father, our angelic parents up there in the heavenly realm. You heard me say it's a lot going on, and believe you me, there's a lot of things going on here in the earth. All of the nations are confused. They feel that impending doom. They see it coming. They're trying to figure out when they're going to get here. They estimate this date, they estimate that date. But as I stated in my last video, our Father, he don't deal with time. He can fold the space over and backwards, open up portals so they can get here when he say they get here. That's why the Gentiles and the other nations are scared to death. I would be too. But he has given them plenty of time to correct their mistakes. You have given them time to call us by name. You have given them time to restore. But, the book says that they are a foolish people. So, I'm basically here today to celebrate their impending doom. I mean, I'm not a liar, anything like that. You heard me on here saying, and explaining to them, or, prior to me stating that I wouldn't be addressing them again, that they should repent, and the Father had me to tell them this. The Father had me to tell them that. But yet, they refuse. And I don't mean to set us free, because we are already in our land. Set us free, that's Yahushua. That's what he come here to do. To destroy this wicked system that was set up to destroy his people. So, that's what I mean, people, that we have a lot going on. You probably would very seldom hear me mention, I think they call it 3-Eye Atlas or whatever. That's the joy that the Most High has given the Gentiles, That's the fear that has gripped them, say, watching their destruction slowly get here. Now, 3-Eye Atlas wasn't given to me to spread to Israel as our freedom or as the mothership or anything like that. The Most High haven't given me anything pertaining to 3-Eye Atlas. So that's why you don't hear me speak on that as much. But it's there, or it's coming, or whatever. All I know is that the angels have surrounded the earth I know the Father gave me that. And I see that in the news they were saying that ships have surrounded the coast of the United States. I think they call them UFOs or something pertaining to underwater. I don't even really be paying attention to that. I pay attention to chariots. See, now the chariots have always been a force for Israel, you know. So the chariots, you know, is what I'm looking for and hoping to see all the time. When the chariots are here stationed on the earth, and there might be some stationed in the clouds up there in the heavens. As I look to the heavens all the time, you know, and it's always far away that I'm seeing people sending videos of certain anomalies, you know, stationed in the clouds or certain things that's happening or whatever. I don't know. The Most High haven't shown me those things pertaining to our chariots. I know the fallen angels are here, and they have these vessels as well, you know, that man can't contend with, you know. So I don't get caught up in the theatrics, you know. But I do know, you know, AI, people are creating things with AI. They creating hideous little things, monsters and werewolves, and they talking about vampires and all of these things. All of those things are the fallen angels. See, those are heavenly things, heavenly realm. See, those things exist. You know, you hear people talking about abortions. You know, even I heard some of the brothers in the walk, you know, when they addressing the Gentiles and whatever, stating that the Gentiles are not stating why they are being judged, which is the destruction of us, Israel. They always use terms such as abortions, right? Well, abortions, that come from the heavenly realm. See, the fallen angels came down here and taught man that, because some things that was being born and some people that was being born in the earth, you know, the angels will come down and abort those fetuses, see? And then when the angels taught it to man, well, we was the number one people that children was being aborted. And you ask yourself, why? Why was they aborting all our babies or whatever? Because they were trying to make sure Yahushua didn't come back on the earth, you know, like he came at first through Judah. So all those things exist. Vampires, all of those, all of that stuff like that is the fallen angels, you know. There was no vampires on earth, bloodsuckers. I mean, it may have been bats or whatever, things of that nature, but the fallen angels had unusual powers, you know, unknown to man. You know, the Most High, like I said, created all things, you know. So I really just wanted to come on to let you know that look at the time that we are in. Look at the times that we're in. People on the earth is confused. They want to know why Donald Trump stopped the food stamps from coming. Today's date is, what is today's date? Okay, Google, what is today's date?
It's Thursday, November 13th, 2020.
November 13th. This is, food stamps, they started it back. One of my sisters was saying that her mom got her SNAP benefits back on, and a few other people, whatever. You know, I mean, that's fine. But what the Most High showed me was this. When they shut those SNAP food stamps off, right? Food stamps, housing, or whatever it is they get, or whatever. You got 45 million people that was complaining. 45 million people is on SNAP, on housing, public housing, and all of these things. These are people that's been complaining here lately, struggling, losing their mind, right? These are the people that has come to our land and gotten benefits, housing, grants, welfare checks, food stamps, all of these things. But we've been here all this time in our own land, paying taxes, working hard, struggling to make ends meet, to obtain things that we want, those of us who want things. And all of these immigrants, all of these other nations has come to our land, and they getting those subsidies, right? But they complaining, crying, because Trump cut it off. To me, that's not the sad part. To me, it's not the sad part. The sad part is these are the same people that has the audacity to say that Israel, us, the niggers, the blacks, the African Americans, the coloreds, we don't deserve reparations, right? We don't deserve shit, for real. But yet, they deserve food stamps that was designed for the children of the slaves. They deserve grants that was designed for the children of the slaves. They deserve housing that was designed for the children of the slaves. See? But they'll go on these platforms, national television, and they holler, we don't support reparations. Why should we pay reparations? We never had any slaves. These people here today, these coloreds, these niggers, these people of God, never was enslaved. You see? So, when you hear me say that our brother Yahushua is coming to destroy this system, because the system is not broken. It does exactly what it was designed to do. And that's to destroy and keep Israel on the bottom. And you may ask yourself, well, how is they keeping Israel on the bottom? Imagine this. This is hypothetically speaking. Let's say that 400 years ago, Israel, the blacks, the coloreds, the African Americans, the niggers, the Negroes, whatever the little names that they give us now, I think it's some alphabet shit. I don't even know what it is, right? say that they never did go in slavery, ever, right? So in other words, the playing field was level. How far do you think we'd be advanced right now? How far would we be above all nations? How better off will everything over the world be right now? I mean, just us as a loving people, kicking it like we do, drinking a little bit. I drink liquor periodically. I'm not a frequent drinker. I don't drink like every week. I don't really drink every month. But every now and then I feel a need. I want to go out and I want to have a drink or whatever. But most of my life is geared around being comfortable, helping others, stuff like that. But what I'm saying is, I don't want to get off track. Imagine how far we'd be, how better the earth would be, how less waste there would be, how less death there would be, because laws and statutes and commandments, we could have kept those in place. I mean, the ignorance, the death, the murders, to a very minimum. How far you think we would be in society today? How better off the earth you think the earth would be if we didn't allow these Europeans to go in places and gun down children, in school, while they're at school, while they're in churches, while they're in the grocery stores, while they're in the movie theaters. Come on now. And it goes on and on and on. Murdering people. Murder, I touched a little bit on my last video on how that they are not satisfied with anything. No riches, they could be wealthy, rich. They hire a company to construct a video game where they can have a whole island and go hunt human beings. You give people money and say, if you make it off this island, they used to do movies of the shit. It's real. If you make it off this island, you know what I'm saying, we'll give you $1 million. And of course, 9 times out of 10, they got vessels in the water surrounding the island to make sure you never leave there. Because what? Then you could expose them that they are hunting people, human beings. These things exist, people. That's Esau. That's that mighty hunter right there, see? But I just really wanted to touch bases on a few things or whatever. That's that part. But I have other things I want to touch bases on. I haven't been on here in a minute, and the Most High, like I said, has downloaded a lot of things to me about this impending doom for our brother Esau and these other nations that's here on our land. And I know they probably think it's a joke and whatever when I tell them that their blood is going to be cleansing our land over here. And I don't care what the government is showing or whatever. See, because all of these little toy soldier things that they playing with now, surrounding us in the cities or whatever with the guards, and it sells her, they know who Yahushua is coming to free. They know what's going on. I don't care about none of the stuff that they do. I'm not gonna, my sister, like, I was telling her, that like, hey, you worried about the SNAP benefits. You're not on SNAP benefits. Yeah, but that affect people that I know. You know what I'm saying? People that I love. Okay, that's fine. A woman places underneath her man. And when I say underneath her man, I don't mean below her man. I mean, underneath her man's wing for his protection. But, women today, they hollering about they don't need a man. But woman was designed for man. I was talking to some strong sisters a minute ago, probably like maybe a week, maybe 2 weeks ago. And when I say a minute, okay, I'm starting to be familiar with the Most High's time. Because time don't mean nothing to the Most High, so weeks is a minute to me. Okay, Google, turn down 20%. And the sisters, as far as birth, and I guess like, so if in the beginning, it had to be a birth to come to earth for Adam to get here, is what they was bringing to my attention. And from a woman's perspective, I can understand what she's saying, because everything has to come through the womb, right, to get here. But the whole point of that part is this. A womb has to be created, because a womb is what a woman has. On my television, I bypass Lilith. They want to talk to me about Lilith or whatever. But people with wisdom, knowledge, understanding, understands that the Most High God had to create woman. Woman wasn't born from man when man was created first. The Most High would have had to create woman first for Adam to be born through her. So he would have to create woman still. Science, all of these things on earth confuse the people. But when the Most High have given you knowledge and understanding that he created all things, look at it this way, people. Prophecy, the Bible, complete Bible. The Ethiopian Bible is pretty much complete, I feel. Still, I'm not Yahweh Shai. I'm not Yahweh. So these things that they've hid from us while we was in servitude, bondage, slavery, couldn't read, couldn't understand. We don't know the history. It's been passed down really by the Gentiles, actually. That was their whole thing, to keep us from reading, from understanding. All of these things are being given back to us now by the Most High and the Holy Spirit, the Holy Ghost, if you will. I said all that to say that America, the Edomites, the United Nations, all of these nations that our brother, the Most High God, Son, Yahweh Shai, y'all call Jesus, stated that all of the nations, all of them are confederate against you, Israel. They hate the fact that God, the creator of all things, only chose one people, one favorite people. So you are my favorite people. I gave your father, Abraham, a promise, a blessing. I just got through reading that just a few minutes ago. And I'm going to multiply you across the earth. You are a chosen people, a priesthood. And you are to teach the other people in the earth my statutes and commandments. See? But all of the nations hated that. All of them. Not just Esau. Every nation. That's why they had been confederate. They have come together, take atonement to keep us on the bottom, to destroy us regularly. See? So when you know why you hate it, you can kind of get an understanding. I don't mind being hated if I'm the favorite of the Most High God that created everything, and He give me a promise that in the end, we gonna be running everything. And there's never gonna be nobody ever above us again. See? And this is my opinion, this part right here. I believe that the reason Yahushua said vengeance is mine goes with what the Most High says. You know, we are a forgiving people. Yeah, we have stiff-necked, absolutely. But we are a forgiving people. Our hearts are. Now don't get me wrong. If somebody kills somebody in my family, I have a forgiving heart. But no. I'm not forgiving that. I'm not. That's not me. Because I want revenge. If you kill my brother, I'm going to kill your brother. No. Don't start me the line. If you kill my brother, I'm going to kill you and your brother. And forgive me for saying that. That's what the Most High said in the Bible. An eye for an eye. That's what that means, people. Now, I look at all this murdering, these psychopaths, these serial killers. Now, I start seeing people of color, and let's not get that twisted. People of color, just because they have our skin, are not our people. See, what the nations are trying to convince the world is that all people of color, dark, brown, see, because like my cap is black. My skin is not black. I would consider it closer to brown, closer to bronze, but yet they call me black. Why? Because they want to make black an ugly thing. Why? My shirt is blue. It's closer to black. But my skin is closer to bronze. People of color. The original people, right? So, when my brother Yahushua says, all of the nations are confederate against thee. That's what he means, people. All of these people around us are our enemies. See? And you might say, well, no, they treat me good. They treat me this. They treat me that. They treat you how you perceive them to treat you because they know you don't know that they're your enemies. As long as you don't know that they're your enemies, they can continue to keep you on the bottom. See? When you step back, like we have done here, I can say Israel have stayed out of the publicity, stayed out of the streets marching. Israel has been still, like the Most High says. Be still so that He can destroy your enemies. Because most of them look just like you. The seed of Satan looks just like you. The people that the Most High told Benjamin to destroy, they look just like you. You got to realize that before Esau And these Europeans came on earth. You was fighting people to the death. They was exploiting you. They look just like you. But it's not the color of your skin. You're chosen through a bloodline. Your blood, the blood that flows through your line, your DNA is what they call it. Now they give stuff names, your genes, That's how you are Israel. You heard me say, yes, there are wicked Israelites. But the Most High is going to deal with them as well. His son, Yahushua, the angels down here wiping them out too. Because it's about the destruction of the wicked, right? The wicked. These murderers, these serial killers, these people with all these evil hearts, souls, spirits. That's who he gonna wipe out, and that's what the angels are doing. So really what I'm was trying to say, Israel, is, like when I was coming up, you hear the old people saying, God bless a child that has his own treat people the way you want to be treated. But yet our enemies, and I use that term strongly, our enemies don't treat us the way they want to be treated. They feel that these food stamps and this free housing is what our government should pay them. Why they live here on our land for free. And they absorb our resources, You have companies, that now they are charging their electric bill to the citizens, just adding them to your bills or whatever, 1 month your bill is $100. Next month is $300, and really, I was like, I'm like, hold up, because I go through my month to month. I don't join their little programs and none of that. If my bill is $300 a month this month because I had my air conditioning on all month or whatever, and it was extremely hot and it kept coming on, it was $300 this month, then I pay that $300 because I know that $300 is not going to be added to my next bill or no parts of. But when they put you in these programs, you don't know what your bill is. 2 months from then, they could say your bill $500. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, in paying your bill and not entering into all of these programs kind of give them up. Like, hold up here. If I paid my bill off this whole month, this bill was $200. How's it $600 this month? One lady had a bill that was $175 one month. And the very next month, it was $1,000. Now, how can you explain to me that I used $200 and something? So I used $800 in like 30 days, and I ain't never had a bill that big. Because they add these people bills to yours. They study sucking away your life. You know what I'm saying? They taxing you to death. Why? Israel, we should not be paying taxes at all. We was always supposed to be the lenders, not the borrowers. These are the positions for which we have to step back into, That's why this system is shut down. The Most High God, Yahweh, he don't have to do like Obama did, start from the grassroots up and recruit. He coming from the top down. And Yahushua is destroying all the wicked from the top down, all of the kings in the earth. So this is what the fear that you feel, that's impending doom that you feel. You know, I heard people crying about food stamps, housing. Israel shouldn't be crying about none of those things, because we've always been on the bottom. We've always been neglected, but yet we rise. That's because our Father hath protected us up until the time for which his punishment for the other nations was going to commence, which it has commenced. He has always protected us because he knew that we was going to rise, because that's the promise that he gave our father Abraham. So this is the time we're living in right now. We are rising, Israel, whether you know it or not. He's destroying the other nations, but it's being kept hush, hush, hush on the news. But I see it world news, you know, statistics, you know, 70% of the European nation is dying out. You know, you have them on television saying that, you know, don't give birth to their kids because you're supporting genocide, I guess. You're supporting this supremacy. Don't worry about that. Those things you don't have to worry about now. Our Father and our brother is going to take care of those things. And some of the angels right now is taking care of those things as we speak, or as I speak. See? So there's a lot going on, Israel. So I don't pay attention to AI analysts, because that's what the Most High, that's the entertainment he giving them right now. He giving them fear, because they know death is coming. I don't know how he gonna do that part. He don't tell me stuff like that unless he want me to reveal these things to you, because when he tell me stuff, he don't tell you guys, right? So the angels still surrounding the earth. Europeans are steady dying off this earth. As days go on, people, millions and millions of them is dying off this earth, being wiped off this earth, whether you know it or not. Let me be the bearer of bad news for them. Y'all are dying in mass numbers. I said I was not going to address them, so I'm addressing. I'm telling you, Israel, that they are dying off the earth in mass numbers. They're not going to repopulate. It's too late for that part. That's part over with. Let's see if I can ease that up around a little bit. There you go. Yeah, that part is over with. That part, yeah. I understand why the Most High had me telling the Gentiles to repent. I did bring that to you guys over and over and over, even on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? And on my videos too. I also have to, the Most High want me to go back. I think this is the video right here. I have to go in and check about the temple, the third temple, because people are confused. They thinking that Donald Trump is building the third temple in the White House or whatever. Look, listen, people. The third temple is in us. It's in me. The third temple is built in me and in every Israelite. The Most High's chosen seed. The temple is in you. Our brother Yahushua offered us up as lively stones to the Father. See? We can only get to the Father through the Son. And they can only, the Gentiles and all these other nations can only get through us to our brother. It's levels to this shit. Understand that. It's levels to this shit. And the Father is revealing these levels to me. So the temple is in us. I need to bring that out. I meant to bring that out. So there you go. I got it out. And I want to just, the reasoning for the Father telling Israel and these, I'm going to call them deliverer of the message. I don't like calling people priests and ministers or whatever, because I know that Yahushua is on his way. And when he get here, he's going to be the priest and the king. So he's taking Judah and the Levites' positioning in the earth. So for the brothers that speak these things such as I do, the deliverers or whatever, I want to say the reason that we bring these things to the Gentiles and the Edomites is because, you know, Nicodemus, you might have to look that up. Nicodemus, John 3:16. See, Nicodemus argued with, back then, the priests. Our people. Priests. So they want to judge Yahushua, Jesus, without even giving him a hearing, right? So he argued with them. Like, I mean, is this what we doing now? You want to convict or condemn him without a hearing? Now, this was the Son of God, our brother, that they condemned him without a hearing. So this is Nicodemus. He wanted the priest too. So this is what he took up for Yahushua. This is what he said. He said, y'all want to condemn him without a hearing? That's why you hear me say some of these Israelites going to be destroyed too. But y'all want to condemn him without a hearing. Is this what we doing now? I mean, we preach, we give everybody a hearing before we convict them or condemn them. So is this what we doing now? So they end up destroying Yahushua, earthly body, fleshly body, or whatever. And Nicodemus, helped, put his body away. His vessel, earthly vessel. So I said all that to say Nicodemus was reformed. And the Most High extends his hand to all of the Gentiles and all of the nations, but through his people, see? And through his son. And that's what we have brought to y'all all the way here to this part, to y'all destruction. See? I don't know whether you know it or not, but the hunters are here. See? AI is help hide them, which is fine with me. I already had saw that. It was, I ain't saw nothing. The Most High had already revealed those things to me that, the destruction that's coming on the earth is going to be hidden by AI. Y'all talk about the collider. CERN collider. Yeah, okay. Fallen angels cannot get off this earth. They are here. And I don't know, the Most High haven't given me any good feelings about the ships that's surrounding the United States, so I don't pay any attention to it, because I know that at the end of the day, this war that's coming between our Father, our brother, our angels, and the little ones that's down here, and they robots that they making, and the giants that they doing the DA, all these things the Most High has revealed to me. I know all these things, So I'm just waiting. You know what I'm saying? All I know is that the quicker it comes, the quicker it's gonna be over with. And that's how I look at it. Israel, we are one people. We are the apple of the Most High God's eye. He only chose us. I thank God and I'm happy and I praise him for choosing us. I'm not finna let no nation, oh, you can't, you anti-Semitic. I am Shem. See, we woke. I am Shem. See, we are the true people of the book. There is no other. There is no other. Not the ones over there in the third part, because this is the fourth part, people. Fourth, not America. You can call it what you want, Turtle Island, all that, but this is the fourth part. So it's in the Bible. See, everything has come to pass. Everything. Yahushua opened up all the seals. That's done. Europeans was looking. They, every time, you know what I'm saying, a door shut. What did the demons actually Yahushua? Did you come for us? Is it time? Before he took him out that van and put him in the pigs and let him run over the cliff. Is it our time? Nah, it ain't your time. Get your ass in them pigs. Get your ass off this cliff. I'll let y'all know when it's time. Corrupt. Go on about your business. See, they know what's coming. The demons know what's coming. See, that's why they probably got their little crafts all around America. We gonna hold your people hostage, your chosen ones. Whatever, dog. Hold whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? Because I keep telling you this, people. This is a comfort to me as well. So we live in fleshly bodies. You know what I'm saying? But we are the chosen people of the Most High God, and we are immortals. See, our ancestors is the ones that was up there in the heavens protesting. You know what I'm saying? Like, Father, are you going to get revenge for us on earth, on the people down there? Yes, yes, yes. We are the immortals. They can destroy our bodies, but our spirits live on forever, ever, ever, ever. You know, because we are his chosen, and he breathed his breath in us. He's an immortal God. Time is of no essence to him. That's why you hear me say when people, like, I'm starting to get it. You know, he's starting to give me all of these things, and I appreciate my Father for that. You know, like weeks ago, months ago, like I'll be like, you know, yeah, like a few hours, a couple of days ago, or whatever, because the time is of no essence. That's why, like I say, you hear me say he can fold the time, space. He can fold it. He can be here tonight. He can be here now. Yahushua, our brother. You know what I'm saying? So he can open a portal, and that's it. He here. So they don't know what's going on. They preparing for this Armageddon. They know it's coming. They know he coming to get us, to free us. This world we live in, you heard them say, the Yahushua say, this earth is a corpse. I never did understand that until I started getting into this walk, and the Most High explained these things to me. Because the earth is a corpse. You heard me say on one of my videos, or did I put a post? I don't know if that was a video or a post. Do not do that, what is it, that orange colored salt? I forget the name of it now because it's probably out of my mind, but I got a whole thing of it in the trash can in the back hallway. I'm gonna throw it away. Somebody special bought that to the house or whatever. I'm gonna dump it out because that's the DNA of the fallen angels. The fallen angels is dead on this earth. Well, the giants, and their bodies decayed. But if you go on the inside of these so-called caves and these mountains where it then fossified, I'm gonna use the term fossified, that's not the actual term, but where it turned into rock due to the water that was all over the earth, and then the weather, and then it being a heavenly thing and an earthly body or whatever. Man, I almost called the name of it. I'm gonna call the name of it in a minute. petrification or something like that. Something pertaining to that. I can't think of the name of it. I'm not gonna ask Google right now. But petrified or something like that. But anyway, when they go into the inside of these tunnels or whatever, they see things that look like veins. They walk into a womb and they see the veins, the all the same organs that we have that got hard on the outside and the inside, the falsified petrification or something. I can't think of the name of it right now. But that's where they get that salt from. See? That gives the color. You know, dead stuff is salt. You know what I'm saying? After so long. And that's where they mined it from. So if you consuming that DNA of a fallen angel and a woman mixed, that's messing with your DNA, people. All of these things might sound stupid to you right now because I'm talking to you on some bullshit, you know what I'm saying, like most of the sisters are and most of the brothers are that don't pay attention to really open their minds up because they've been so dumbed down. You are what you eat, okay? And I don't know, I'm gonna kind of wrap this up. Yeah, like John 3:16. I want to go back to that. I want you to know, people, that it's John 3:16 said, God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son, and whoever believeth in him shall not perish, but have eternal life. What? God so loved. Let me put this. I said that verse. Because some things have been changed in our books. Absolutely. And the reason I put this spin on it is because Yahushua said that he only come to the lost house of, no, he was only sent to the lost house of Israel. So if that, which is the case, if he was only sent to the lost house of Israel, then God so loved Israel, you know, that favorite people that he had, that he gave his only begotten son. And he didn't give his only begotten son. He sent his only begotten son down here to renew the covenant, people. And I keep reiterating that because the Most High had given us a divorce. And rightfully so. We was a stiff-necked people. Hard-headed ass people. Just like some of us is today. You know, the kids out here off the chain. But the Most High have a plan for them. That's why you heard the Israel ambassador, I think her name was, saying that the children in the black children in America is the problem. No. They the solution. And you know they the solution. Why you gonna say that they the problem when you just stole our name? God, the Most High God, Yahweh, only gave one people that name, his favorite people. Israel never came into the earth until the Most High gave it to us. So what Satan do? He always copy the Most High. So he give another people our name and name a land, you know. So that would have been Judea over there, or Jerusalem over there, the name of the land that was ours. Israel is a people. It's us over here. We are the hidden ones. We've been hidden away from the rest of the earth. So they came over here and enslaved us in our own land and sent us to the Bahamas and all around in what they call the United States. But it was only called that when they came over here and colonized it. The United States. America. All these names they gave our land. This is the fourth part. And it is in the Bible. That's why you gave it America and took the fourth part away. But the third part over there, y'all divvied it up. Sudan and what is it? Jerusalem, Israel, the Palestinian state, and El Salvador, all that stuff. That's Africa over there. That's Ham's land. You know, when the Most High broke the earth apart, and when you look at the globe, when he put it back together, he said you separated his borders. Y'all got a lot of paying to do. And believe you me, that y'all gonna pay. But anyway, this is, I was coming back on. I had wrote some things down I wanted to make sure I touched bases on in this video. But there really isn't never enough time in one video to get the information out. And I'm always leaving out some information, but I'll be sure to pick up on the next part. But Israel, be assured that don't worry about AI Atlas. Don't worry about the shutdown. Don't worry about the Most High is destroying this system from up to down, because he's not man. He don't have to come from the bottom to go up. So that's where we at right now. I will be coming back on sooner than it took me to come back this time. It was a lot of things, and it's still a whole lot that I didn't bring into this video, but I can't let it compile, so I can get some things out. So don't worry about AI Atlas. That's the impending doom for the nations, not just Edomites, the nations. Don't worry about the monsters and horrific things that are being created by AI, because in actuality, those things are those things are destroying people. Yeah, the wicked. I would say don't worry about nothing for real, Israel, because we are a blessed people. And be happy that you're blessed, chosen. You are the Most High God, the creator of all things, favorite. That's why all the nations hate you. That's why they want you destroyed. It's not going to happen, the destruction part of us. It's not going to happen. So these are the things I wanted to bring to your attention on this beautiful day. Until next time, Israel, I want to say, keep your spirits up. Know the reason that you are being targeted and they're trying to destroy you and they are angry with you and they've been stealing and taking our resources, because you are the chosen seed of the Most High God. Well, if you understand who you are and where you've been, you don't have to repeat your history. I am not on this. Why is you even on my channel? Period. Yeah. But, so I just wanted to let y'all know. I wanted to touch base with you guys. I haven't been on here, like I said. The sun is rising over the mountains and over the Mississippi River, coming through the trees. I try to do this, I don't like that sunlight at all. Slide you around this way. That's a little better. Just want to bring y'all up to date, let y'all know where we stand, where we are as a people. We are the chosen seed of the Most High God. Y'all don't listen. I get a lot of people that don't listen, and they're confused because they want to play a special role. But you are playing a special role, Israel. The Most High pyramid, you hear see people putting them signs up right there. That's a family. The top of the pyramid is the Most High God. Right underneath that, you may see my lines right here. That's man. Right underneath man, that covers that space right there, is woman. Right underneath woman is children. See? So, woman needs man, and man needs woman. You know? So, family means a lot. And that's what it's going back to. Family. After the Most High sent our brother down here to destroy this system, things are going back to the way it used to be. We would no longer be operating off the beast system, which is the European system. Just use that term. Or Satan system, you know, because the deities and the entities and the things in heavenly places, the evil, uses mankind to be it they will, or do they will, however you want to phrase it. So that's where we're headed, Israel. And I stopped here today to let you know that's where we're going. So fear no evil, for the Most High is with you. And these things are shortly coming to an end. Right into the sun. How about that? Let's get a little sun right there. I don't mind a little distortion. Most High might show me something. I look at my videos. I go back through them to see what was they like. Did an angel appear? All sorts of things. The Most High have showed me so much to where, you know, nothing is impossible. Anyway, Israel, I touched bases on a few things. I didn't get everything that I wanted to get out to you guys, but I know that I got the majority of it out. Is that don't worry about that. We got brothers setting off the ley lines, you know, in the earth, all over the earth, you know, here in the STL. We have the Cahokia Mounds right across the bridge. We have them over here. You know, like we have what they call the Mississippi River here, which possibly could be the Nile. You know, we have artifacts all over this land and all over our land, you know. So we getting there. I want you to repent. Ask the Most High for understanding. Stay focused. Stay prayed up, Israel. Don't worry about nothing. There's no impending doom coming for you. None. It's coming for our enslavers, our colonizers, our brother Esau, the Edomites. It's coming for the Gentiles that has destroyed us. All of these things are coming for them. It's coming for I'm trying to get that out real fast. It's coming for some wicked Israelites as well. Because Israelites are wicked too. You have a lot of wicked Israelites. And you have a lot of people that look like us, that they are Gentiles. You know what I'm saying? I noticed the Africans, you know, the Hamites. Yeah, they call them Africans, but the Hamites, Africans, they're going live all over the channels and everything. Hamites, y'all got some destruction coming as well. And you're not the Most High's chosen. Let me be clear. I might need to say that again. And you are not the Most High's chosen. Let me be clear. And, you know, I see all of these people, you know, want to connect with us. I guess that's why the Most High told me to tell you guys to be still. And told you guys to be still, because I'm sure my words don't mean anything. But he giving you that be still feeling, because he controls all. We give all glory to the Most High, right? I do. So that's what I'm talking about, Israel. Stay still till the Most High moves us, you know. And I can't get over everybody keep talking about leaving our land. Where we going, people? Yahushua said, Most High said he was going to collect us from all over the earth. All of us. Be still. Don't be going to Pan Africa, all this crap, what they got. The Hamites got something for y'all ass if y'all go over there. The Hamites do. They already said, come on to our land or whatever and develop our land so we can surround y'all. All right. Sound like Jerusalem to me. We in our land. Hamites got that hot ass land over there. Let them stay over there. We got seasonal land. We are Shem. We are the Shemitic. Japhet got their land. You know, I get upset sometimes, but I've learned to control, and the Most High have helped me control this temper of mine. It's a lot of stuff that has come against me, you know, but those things are expected. I expect them. So, Israel, I'm going to wrap this up at this time. What I want to say is, fact check everything that I've brought to you. I want to say, stay prayed up. I want to say, fact check and research. Left that part out. Follow your heart. Your teaching. You know, study. Also, keep your vibrations up. Understand, you got to crack some eggs to make an omelet, right? You got to smash some grapes to make wine, or process it. However you want to look at it. You want to process grapes to make wine. You want to crack a few eggs to make an omelet. You know what I'm saying? And I'm saying that to say that the little bitterness that you're receiving now is just the Most High in control, fulfilling his prophecy for us to be on the top. Or should I use biblical terms? The head becoming the tail, and the tail becoming the head. Right now, we're rising, ascending to the head. Esau, I'm just going to say the other nations are going to the bottom to be the tail. And I catch myself a lot with Esau because those are the Edomites. And the Most High going to destroy the Edomites. I saw something on one of the channels. I didn't even look at it. I just glanced through it because it said if Edom isn't white, then why do they keep changing faces or something? That's just deception. The Most High know who Edom is. The Most High is going to destroy Edom. So don't even worry about Edom. Why are you worried about Edom? Distractions, people. These ministers and all that stuff in the churches or whatever, study trying to confuse you because they know that once Yahushua get here, their time is up. If they can't lower our vibrations down to shut this down, our awakening down, then they know it's an impending doom for them. So you have forces fighting against us. The wicked, the fallen angels, you know, the spirits, the municipalities in high places, all of these things. They can't beat the Father. He's the puppet master. The Vatican controls the nations. They have, always, because that's the architect of that place is Satan. See? So, with that being said, like I said, repent, Israel. Keep your vibrations up. Be a happy people. Be proud to be the chosen one. Y'all was chosen as, you are my favorite son. You are my favorite daughter. By the Most High God that created everything. So if you didn't know why all the nations hate you for no reason, well, now you know. That's the reason. Hitler. I said his name. They always say, they always point at his face. His name is Hitler. He the one did the Holocaust over there. He said that America has the Most High's chosen seed, the apple of his eye, and are mistreating them. See? So you gotta want the people. They are the niggers, the Negroes, the blacks, the coloreds, the African Americans, the ones that they use bywords for names. The ones that didn't come from nowhere. African Americans. Africa and America? Niggers, Negroes, coloreds. That'd be us, people. But we are Israel. And we dwell and we live here in the fourth part, which is our land, which we've been punished on, which we've been taxed on, which we've been destroyed on, in which we finna get our land back. Finna get our shit back. Yahweh finna shed blood over our land to cleanse it. These Gentiles going down. Some gonna be slaves. The rest gonna be destroyed. I don't know what the Most High gonna do with the rest. I know some gonna get sold. There's a lot going on, people. But it's a lot to be happy about, Israel. Because we are the chosen seed of the Most High God. As long as you know why you hate it, you should smile like me. Because that's why I know. When I know why I'm hated on, when people look at me off, I don't be even asking no questions. I already know. Y'all time is short on our land. And some of y'all time is short on this earth. So, again, with that being said, Israel, study, stay focused, pray, ask the Most High for forgiveness and guidance. Until my next video, shalom.